Okay, so this next question comes from Steph. Steph is 19. She's engaged, but she and her fiance fight almost every day, she says. And outside of that, she has a family situation that isn't very loving. She's getting hassled and bullied by a lot of her peers, and she feels totally alone. So that while she knows she should break up, she's kind of afraid to because she doesn't want to face that kind of loneliness. So I actually have a lot of thoughts on this. I think it sucks about what's happening with your parents and at school and everything else. I don't want to really talk about those things. I want to focus just on the relationship because um, I think that's at the root of all this, and I think that's really you have to look at it separately. Um, I would certainly never ever tell you what to do because that's really none of my business. But um, no, but seriously, there's this fear of being alone, and I know it really well. And um, everybody my age looks back, and everybody has that one relationship. You kind of have to go through it personally to get beyond it. It's kind of like a rite of passage. I think this is what you're going through right now. And really, it's kind of a test for you to find the strength to really go it alone. And when you do, you'll be rewarded. You just have to trust me on that. But seriously, especially when it comes to being engaged, because the answer when someone asks you why are you marrying so and so, I mean, fear of being alone is not a good answer. I mean, the answer should be, oh, I mean, I'm madly in love with him, and he just, you know, completes my life. Like, if you can't say those things, then my hunch is that you're not with the right, be all end all person. But the truth is, nobody when they're 19 has it figured out. I mean, I was a complete mess when I was 19. I was in a state school, and I had like two friends. I mean, I was hanging out with like hillbilly skaters, and we'd hang out in like an abandoned laundromat. Like, seriously, you don't have to worry about having it figured out. Nobody really does, and this is a time for you to learn. I think you have to understand what the difference is between being solitary and being antisocial. You don't want to be antisocial. You want to still stay engaged in life. There's a lot out there for you to learn, and you have to stay involved. My advice would be to look at this as an opportunity. What I think you should do is think of the next 6 years. Think about till you're 25. Think about turning 25, and think about what do you want to have? What skill set do you want to have when you're 25 that just makes you the most badass 25-year-old in the world? Because you can have that. You have enough time to focus on you and to really expand your skill set and to become anything you want to become. So I think if you keep your head down, and I mean, maybe it's a language, you want to speak another language, do you want to learn an instrument, do you want to learn another skill, a sport, whatever, all of the above. I think if you just put your head down and focus on those things and bettering who you are, making yourself a more interesting person, along the way you'll get friends. You don't get friends from looking for friends or from trying to get friends. You get friends from pursuing really cool interests and for being engaged. And you just have to trust me that it's going to work out. Please write back and let us know how it goes. I'm really interested in this because I think a ton of people can relate to this.